Hello folks, welcome back again. So tonight we should be starting the ending process of Phantom Liberty. It's not all going to be done tonight because Phantom Liberty is such a massive DLC that, in all honesty, it has three endings. Well, three ending quadrants anyway. They're setting up the heist to get Songbird away from Hansen. Then there's actually getting Songbird away from Hansen in the heist. And then there's a little break where we leave Dogtown, where we come back and we have the final showdown and decide what in the hell is going to be happening with Reed and Songbird and Alex and everybody, right? So, that is like a 6-7 hour process, so we're not going to get it all done tonight, but at least, I'm hoping we're going to get done the starting bit of this DLC, get that finished, and then we're ready for the big showdown towards the weekend then. Once V is finished dancing. Anyway. Right. Weapons. We can get rid of most of these, and we are going to go and see. We're going to go see Alex at her safe house. I'm wondering whether we're going to be getting any sort of airdrops happening. There's been so many of them. You're kidding. You having a laugh? What's going on? Oh. Hell yeah. Damn, son. No, he really wants to get out of here alive.
Get your fresh clip shards here. Taylor got recruited by Marius. Do something about these scavenging fucks. I don't trust them at all.
Dude, move.
You from here?
Ain't a soul in Dogtown. From Dogtown. The fuck that even mean, from here?
Jeez, what bit you in the ass?
Dunno. Maybe all them years with the NCPD? Or maybe it's the loan sharks nipping at my balls! Or just maybe it's the whole fucking city other side of that wall. Hard to motherfucking say, Choom.
Okay, sorry I asked.
Anyway, buy my weapons. Buy my weapons, bitch. That one. That one. I thought we came in here with, like, some money, but now we've just got all of the money. I like having all of the money. All of the money is good. Wait, did I just... I did, didn't I? I sold you all that? Yeah? Good. Where have all the icons gone? What? Well, you just hang on there, my friend. I'm gonna reload this. Well, the icon just disappeared. I could just carry on. I don't want to. Whenever you notice something in Cyberpunk is wrong, like, you know, things aren't loading properly, restart the game. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart the game. I'm not having the game actively crap on us and we lose the game when we've not saved it in a while. That ain't happening. So you have to put up with me for a little bit. Well, then again, you are like 30 parts into a long series now, so I guess you don't really mind that. Alright, there we go. But yeah, like, as soon as you start noticing things out of place in a Cyberpunk game like this, like 2077, make sure you just restart the game. It's pointless carrying on, because if one thing starts not working, this is the kind of game where there's so many interlinked systems, it's only a matter of time before your game crashes. So, there you are.
Attention all downtown residents. This is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important guests in downtown.
There we go. All the things are back. So I think he did buy all my stuff. Yeah, he did. Okay, thank you. Let me just double check it's coming through all right on the... Yep, it is. Good. Excellent. That's what we like to see.
How'd someone like you end up here?
My owner bought me from some junk dealers, revamped, reprogrammed, and finally infused me with her spirit. Gape Earth and this unhappy wretch entomb, or change my form whence all my sorrows come. The tree still planted in the unfinished part, not wholly vegetative, and heaved her heart.
Your programming sounds ancient.
What can I get you?
It's got the key there on there.
Thanks.
You have just woken up, but bollocks to it.
Been here before, Reed. Remember last time we had this convo?
I do. And yes, the rules is not that different. But the stakes are. A classic copy and paste of ID matching, bioscans, behaviorals, all bases covered.
Yeah, so like Medellin. Or Night City a few years later. Let me see. Global arms trade? Check. Personality theft? Check. Oh, and gross overconfidence? Big check. Thought you didn't believe in coincidences.
Alex,
Gave her free reign back then, too.
that's not exactly the same. Not an adequate comparison.
You know I'm right.
Make sure we got our ducks in a row here. Yeah. I think we're going to start going into body after this. 18's pretty good, to be fair. We could get 20. Yeah, I think we'll go for 20 here, and then we'll start putting stuff into body. I think we've done pretty well with the build. Anyway.
Ah, V, you're here. It's about time, too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
Op not sitting well with you, Alex.
Reminds me of a few other stitches we handled. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in Op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corp-Tech.
You saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Think we can spare 60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about Somi that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury was kind of his MO.
So what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Hear a collapsible baton snap into place. Thwack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target. We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Stop worrying, Reed. We'll get her out. Save her.
I know. And not just her. That goes for you, too. Right. Our objective, to Free Somi from under Hans's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because... well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, she doesn't get treatment. And a killer.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you in Songbird.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the Netrunners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close. To Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Emmerich and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learn the pay's better on the dark side.
Yeah, I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And you're rolling all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at the state. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Well, we know Songbird did it, so...
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Right, so he hasn't... Yeah, Reed hasn't told her that Somi's behind it.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work. So, time we talk nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddle you with a Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will, is that right?
It's not wrong.
So we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways, we're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
You know Ree better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving so me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality, life. With mixed results, mind you.
And so me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
The stations, how do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
So, breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Dunno. Anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
All right. Let's go and get this show on the road. Whoop. Like how they got a bunk in there. It's funny. How much? Okay, I need some ammo before we do anything. I need ammunition. So
Get your fresh clips, Jonesy!
Generators, filters, injection pumps, all original. Hey, why you not come play with us anymore?
I have a
job now. Can't you tell?
Oh, that's tough.
Rotors, crankshafts, cylinders. Cheap. Quality guaranteed.
Ain't nothing without your help. Check out Rhino's Cream Stand.
You guys are looking at my car. She's a beauty, ain't she? Yeah. Anyway,
Hey, watch it.
I gotta be going.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean. Don't worry, completely painless.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry, we're getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. So there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, E to Delta. Let's see you soon.
Okay. I'm guessing they're not mutually exclusive, so... Alright, we got some of these. I really like that one, that's good. That's quite overpowered. Alright guys, gonna need you to move. Thank you. You know what? We haven't been to here since we took out the Voodoo Boys. Wonder if they remember us. Not that anybody should give a shit about the Voodoo Boys anymore. I thought we did to them, but you know. Cheers. I just jumped on that. No, jump. Climb on. What the fuck? What are you doing, game? Like, are you serious? Thank you. Fuck's sake. Right, hostile area, apparently. Oh, I know, there's voodoo boys here.
Il toujours joué actif. Pas qu'à quitter ça passer. Nous pas, chef yo a checké sous lui. Tout le monde a oublié ça. Captain Powell.
Like, she's hiding trying to do that, and I'm just...
Great. Just great. Got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
Think we're good with just one more?
It's a car rental company, for Christ's sake. How sophisticated a system can they have?
So let's get to it.
Good luck out there. And raise Reed soon as you grab that encryption key.
Don't walk into the car. What? It needs... I swear to, it's never going to get an update, this game, but that is so silly.
Dispatch. You there? Damn it, not again.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm nowhere near him. I'm on the road. He jumps into the car. Into the car.
Details have been sent.
And now I'm in trouble. Like, he jumps into my car. All I want to do is complete this quest, game. Come on.
All units, suspect has evaded patrols. Resume search immediately.
Out the way.
See you around. And tell your sister I said hi.
God. Fucking satnav again. Go down this road. Oh no, I meant the other one. me upstairs. What? What? Are you... Thank you.
Looking for something? Won't find it here. Nothing to find.
Hey, that your mom? She doing all right?
Uh-huh. She's fine.
Sure about that? Dunno. Maybe you ought to tell someone.
Nah, she just came down from 2 days of BDing. She'll wake up soon, snarf a scop dog, and cry about having a headache. She always does that.
Transceiver. Need to jack in quick. 2 secs and I'm gone.
You do you.
Borked.
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it. Old people need help with this stuff sometimes. So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back on. You know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
Sure.
Okay. Eddies are all yours.
Nova. Done deal.
So, switch. Where is it?
I don't know exactly. Around here. Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said. We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold. Let's start playing. You'll get it.
I remember this part of the DLC, I really hated it. Condescending kids really, I don't know, just trigger me. It's irritating.
Ice cold.
What the fuck? My BD! No! And the best fucking bit, too! Jackass power grid? Woo-hoo! Yeah! We're back on, baby!
You got... Yo, yo, yo! Don't even think about flatlining here. I ain't gonna touch a corpse.
This gotta be what having a fucking stroke feels like. Ah, this fucking sucks. Preaching to the choir.
Okay, all done. You kids behave. we'll do Songbird first. Nope. No. I was thinking about it, but no.
Well, here we are. You and me, face to face.
Sure we're alone. Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
The spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you. Come over here.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular. I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie, too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chooms. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
Attack on Myers. You schemed it up with Hansen. I know that.
Yeah, Neural Matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. I fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this, if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the Black Wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
Burden of past mistakes. We both bear it. It ain't easy. Me for the biochip, you for the Black Wall.
You mean to say it's my fault?
No, just that when you try to save yourself, it's usually somebody else who pays the price.
Yeah. Ain't that the brutal fucking truth?
Just remember that line, what V said there. This is why I love Corporate V. Like, he knows something's up here. He said, well, if you've got a lifeline, it's usually somebody else who pays the price. Like, he knows what's up.
You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reached past the Black Wall.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank.
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
Mm-hmm. He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join his serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Alright, these parts of the game is where I do a little bit of talking, but I sympathise with Songbird in Phantom Liberty, but I don't agree with her. Like, I just don't agree with her. Like, I think, you know, she's like, yeah, you saved me once already, you know, by making me work for the NUSA. Yeah, but he literally said, as V just said there, yeah, become a Netwatch trophy, which means, you know, you're dead, and your psyche's filed away somewhere, or worse, right? Become a Netwatch trophy or work for the NUSA. Dude, like, he saved your life, literally saved your life. You put yourself in that position. You did a hit on Militech, right? Through her own volition, she chose to take a job where she kills somebody via the net at Militech. She just said that then, right? That's what she did. Okay, cool. So, when the consequences of her actions are coming to kill her, as in Netwatch and Militech, Reed steps in, says, no, I'll protect you from that. Come work for the NUSA. Where's the problem? I'm not seeing the problem. And it's not like, oh, well, he didn't give her a choice. No, yeah, he did. You can run, right? You're not going to get far. They're going to kill you. And I can't control what they do. So you can run, or you can come and work for us, and we'll protect you. But if you don't work for us, I can't protect you. That's completely reasonable. Like, I don't get the... This is the kind of thinking that really irks me in the end. It's like, well, why do you feel a sense of, you know, it's everybody's fault but mine? That's what I get from Somi quite a lot. It's everybody's fault but mine, and she will sell anybody under the bus for her chance at survival and getting away and not being beholden to anybody anymore. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make her a bad person that she wants to survive, but some of the mental gymnastics she does, dude, you know?
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, the NUSA, Reed, from everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
So that's even crueler, right? So, now, here's the thing. I've said to you before, if you've never played Phantom Liberty, why are you watching this? Right? You shouldn't be watching this. Go and play it yourself. But because you have played through Phantom Liberty, you know, as well as I do, that there's only one cure. There's not enough for two people, right? And Somi is... her plan is to take that cure and leave you high and dry. How cruel must you be to have a situation where you're... Imagine, for instance, right? You as a person, you're dying of cancer. I know, awful, right? You've got terminal cancer. Awful, right? But there's a way out. Yeah? And the first thing you think of to get that way out, because it's an illegal means, right? You've got to do something really illegal to get to it. The first thing you think to do is find somebody who also has terminal cancer but has the skills that you need and dangle that cure in front of them when you know there's only one cure and you're going to swipe it away at the last minute. How much of a shitty person would you need to be to do something like that? To sit there and say, all right, let's say this character says, I've got to, like this terminal cancer, right? But there's a cure here. I'm gonna steal it. But to steal it, I need somebody else, a really good merc. And nobody will just really help me, but maybe I can find somebody who's also got the same disease that I do and will need this cure just as much as I do. I mean, there's only one dose of it, and I'm going to get it, but they don't know that. So, I'll string them along, give them hope, and then leave them high and dry. Anybody who tells you to side with So-Mi at the very end of the game, at the very end of the DLC, is a fool. I'm just going to come out and say that, right? They're a fool. Like, this is not a good person. V is pretty much the even Corpo V is pretty much the only decent person in this entire DLC. Right now, you'd be thinking, well, Reed is too. Reed's got other things that he does wrong too. It's basically Alex, and to a greater extent V, are the only two victims in all of this. Right? So-Mi's worse than Reed. Way worse. You know, people get caught up in Reed's ops and die, sure. But he doesn't do things like this. Where you take a guy like V, who's fighting for his life, literally fighting for his life, and you waste his time. He doesn't have long to live. And you waste his time on a red herring. Because you know you're going to get the cure. And you're going to leave him high and dry. I am not a huge fan of Song So-Mi, but we're going to roleplay it as if I don't know this information, right? We're going to go with So-Mi until a certain point, and then I'm going to make a decision whether I'm going to help her or not. We'll see, alright? Because unlike me, like, V doesn't know any of this.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Yes.
Can't be both.
You'd fit right in DC. Just enough truth, but not too much. I'll take what I can get. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
So when you think about it, right? When you think about it, what kind of how did she trust us there? Do you know what I mean? Oh, I've been honest with you. It's like, well, no, you've asked me to double cross Reed, right? That's not. I don't know. Maybe she trusts us not to tell Reed. Nah.
status report.
So Me contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit about her sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. His tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure. V, one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She'll know you came with my blessing.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that just now. See, she's playing on your heartstrings, right? Oh, crocodile tears. I'm serious, she's playing on those heartstrings. Not great. You know? Even texting, I couldn't do... I'm being honest, I couldn't do what she does to you. I couldn't do what she does to Reed. To Reed, sorry. Not to Reed, to V. It just wouldn't feel like I could go through with it, man. Because you know how it feels. You're utterly empathetic. You've got the ultimate empathy. You're in the same boat. Anyway.
Hey, you made it. Got a head start. A drink to calm the nerves.
You know, surprised me with the invite.
Surprised? Really?
Didn't know what to make of it. But yeah, it's nice to press pause once in a while.
I wrote you because I needed someone to talk to. Someone outside the firm. And not some total rando. To take my mind off the mission, not worry about being someone else for a millisec. Hope that makes sense.
Okay, so, what you want to talk about?
I mean, it's not like I have an agenda typed up. I just want to be a normal fucking person for a little bit. Myself, specifically. Just me. Just Alex.
I like the sound of that myself. Just shed this skin and leave the Night City murk behind.
Hey, yeah. Like, who are you anyway?
Huh. Good question. All the shit going on in my life lately? A damn good question. Definitely too soon to know for sure.
Say, you ever think about who you'd be now? If, you know, life had taken a different turn?
Head of Arasaka counter-intel and NC. My old boss would probably be dead by now. Me sitting at his desk. Nice corner office with a view of Corpo Plaza and the feeling that it all belongs to you. that you're in control.
Sounds fucking wretched.
Yeah. To your health. Okay, now you. Who would you be if not a secret agent and master of disguise?
An actor.
No hesitation there.
Always dreamed of seeing my face on a show bill. I love musicals especially.
Seriously.
Call me old-fashioned. So yeah, guess I'd be a braindance star.
I didn't do that, by the way. Like, there's a lot of people who say that there should have been a hookup option here. Maybe. I think would have made sense to blow off steam for a gig like this. But, like, I think things that, like what happened with the camera there, I think that's... I'm sitting here with my hands, like, literally on the desk. I'm not touching anything. And I'm using the WASD keys and the F button to pick what I'm going to say. Because when there's like long conversations, I like to just chill out. But little camera angles like that make me think that there was going to be one. But then enough people in the company, CDPR, said, well, you might be in a romance already, so it's kind of weird. But I'd have put it in here just for people who wanted to do it. You're blowing off steam at the end of the day. You might die. So...
Clearly got the skills to do it. You're a pro at being someone else.
I think so too. And you know what? Acting's an honorable craft. You can bring forth emotions in people they didn't know they had. Help them escape life's tedium. Or worse. In the service, not much of that honor to speak of.
To your future, your career. I know you can pull it off.
Thanks, V. Really. Ooh, I love this song.
It's never what it seems when it's all I'm ever missing. And it feels as though I'm waiting. And I don't need no head in my hands to know I'm ever heading way south. I think I'll find it all somewhere between the ice and fire. 'Cause it's all I'm ever thinking. I don't
V's just dances with his hand up, doesn't he? He always looks like he's
You don't do this often, I'm guessing.
Busting moves? Can't say I do. What gave it away?
Wasn't thinking of dancing, but never mind.
Ah, you can see what she said there. It definitely was going to be in the game, dude. I swear to God. I wasn't thinking about dancing. Yeah. Maybe she's sending out the signals and he's just not getting them. And that's the joke. I think it is. There is a lo-fi version of the song that's really good.
We'll see you on BD posters in no time. I know it.
First, retirement.
Alright, well, I'm off to the clinic.
See you soon.
You too. I can't be the only one who's picking up on that. Like that she invited him there for a hookup and he just didn't get all the messages. Maybe he's got too much going on, you know what I mean? King of Swords.
Invisible hand tune. Slap it right out of their pocket, then Delta.
Where did they catch me?
What do you need, boss?
It's not me. I do. Go where. Can you not? What are you doing, woman? You can't stand under one of my wheels and be, like, you know, shocked when somehow you nearly get run over. Why am I coming down this way? Let's go this way.
Your ass is mine! Yes, I think your kidneys too! Someone shot me!
Right, give me a sec. Alright, back again. Just need to get a drink before we carry on.
Hello? Hello?
You Frida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification War era.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V, good to see you.
Huh. Here to see me?
Things are in flux. The situation's changing fast. I thought we should talk. I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through, too. To resort to treason.
You're in no position to understand, Reed. Your life ain't on a timer.
But I know death. Stared him in the eyes up close. She's trapped. Not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually years. I blame Myers, a sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Black Wall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone. Except maybe you. A little.
Song should trust you, not me. That it?
I can't say I really blame her. I can only blame myself.
But Could you have done anything differently?
Something. Anything. Instead of giving in and being exiled in Night City, a couple thousand miles away.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
Coming from a federal agent? Saying you want to get her home doesn't sound so warm and fuzzy.
I will get her home. Exactly how remains to be seen.
Okay. We break the chain Hansen wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe. Ask some questions. Establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help her disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
Want to ask her a few questions, huh?
To understand her side. Got an idea already of what I'll hear. System broke her. Almost took her life. Like it did mine. As for me, well, my time's well past. But Somi's still worth saving.
Spinning quite the yarn. Playing me. Fits the MO of someone who used to recruit spies for a living.
Fuck. No. Just listen. I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black wall and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
Read you loud and clear. So what's it all mean next?
I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker. Silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida will feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic, hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
She's not alone, though. She got the black wall.
Sure this soft will work? Doubt it's been tested on anyone Songbird's level.
From what they tell me, this program can anticipate what she'll do before she even thinks to do it. By the time you cut one thread, it's already found another. A precision-guided weapon designed to evade countermeasures.
Okay. How do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
This'll turn to shit.
Who says it has to?
Dunno, man. But say you do corner her. Expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean.
There comes a time when all expectations are null and void. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. This time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Reed's telling the truth. And do you know how I know? Because if you take the cure, there is a way to take the cure from Somi, right? If you have the one version of the cure, he makes sure you get cured. He doesn't take you to Europe, because he can't. He takes you to the FIA, he takes you to Washington, right? Then he offers you a job working for them. So, and that's the end of the game, right? So he's telling the truth. Like, everything he says, he backs up in the end. It's not his fault that there's only one cure. That's Somi's fault. She didn't tell you. Right? The only person lying here is Songbird. She's lying that there's 2 cures. There's only one. It's enough for her and not you. So she's playing you the entire time. And I'm going to be honest, from what I've been told here, I'm thinking Corpo V's siding with Reed. I was going to side with Somi all the way through, but I'm kind of thinking about siding with Reed. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
I need to do anything, or...
20 questions first? Should I hold your hand? No. Do nothing. Tush, meet chair. Okay. Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
This tech, I actually heard about it. Back at Arasaka Counter Intel. We thought it got the chop at the prototype stage.
As you can see, it yet lives. Chatterbox. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
Ugh. That's not nice to think about. Hey, Johnny.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Nice to see you in good form.
Mm-hmm. You want something from me?
To chat. Got no other options. You'll have to do.
So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Interesting way of saying undercover FIA agent.
Shit, actually butt into this. They send you to a fancy party, stroke your ego, and now you're some kind of super spy? What's next? Fucking gold medal? Ticker tape parade? A statue? A national holiday? Kids home from school? What the fuck? But seriously, found yourself in a shit-tastic situation. Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
I think one of them's trying to dupe me.
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty, but their motivations are plain and clear. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Reader Songbird. What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Might pop by if I need anything else.
I can't wait.
Hey, procedure's a wrap.
V, I hope you're not feeling too raw post Farida's work. It's time to intercept and supplant the netrunners. Just one hiccup. Our access to Karen Exotics was cut. They must have discovered us.
Wait, seriously? So we lost him?
Not entirely. We know they were last in City Center, headed out direction. Find a vantage point near the entrance of Dogtown. You'll grab a trace on the runners as they drive to the meeting.
Alright, well, let me do some other work first.
Oh, it's you. Yes?
How long you been in Dogtown for?
Does it matter?
Do I need another passphrase to get anything out of you?
Maybe.
You've known Reed long.
Long enough.
You are a talkative one.
I'm at work.
Hey, open for biz today?
Today, yes. Sit. And if you blab on, I may forget the anesthetic.
Okay. Let's upgrade a few things. Optical camo especially. Body attuned, body attuned, body attuned. Okay. I really want that. The sheer amount of armor it gives you. But anyway, what else can we do to upgrade ourselves? Blood pump. Yep. That ain't worth it. Do that. Skeleton. I gotta do something with the arms. Health regen, explosion damage, health over time, aim speed. I'll go with this. We've got some Devastans they've got. Got to be some good ones, right? What have I got right now? Okay. That's the shit. That's the shit. That's a really good one. Wow. That puts us right up against the against the limit. Okay. I'd say we are ready to go.
Say, did the FIA recruit you? You an official agent, or is this a part-time thing, or what?
I will ask you to leave. No more questions. Not from me, not from you. If I hear more, I'll start to wonder who it is you truly work for. We will be professionals. Please and thank you. End of topic.
How long you been in Dogtown for?
Does it matter?
Do I need another passphrase to get anything out of you?
Maybe.
Let me test this out before I do anything. Once again, this game being first person really does fall down when you're trying to climb over things. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of powerful at this point. BD7A, BD1C. Whew. Alright. I'm about ready to leave it there. But I'll see you guys in the next one, where I think we're going to be taking on the actual final mission, so see you then.